there's just a lot happening right now. It's all converging together. So I'm not surprised to see this rapid emergence of solar flux from sunspot group 4493 because that's the sort of activity that we expect. There is a lot of research showing that these planetary alignments and geometry and more can cause changes to the interior of the sun such that rapid sunspots and that solar flux can push out can emerge. So that we're really seeing it happen in real time with right now with this, these ideas. And there's a lot of data supporting them. And well, every single time we see it over and over, it just strengthens that. So we have this continue coming up on the 29th. Jupiter there is already in view with our chronograph, and we'll see what sort of solar storm crowds can launch out towards us in the next few days. I'll be releasing video updates, of course, for you all, so we can stay up to date on that. So please subscribe. And I'd also like to point out that SpaceX is launching their Starship on Thursday. They had to scrap their plans a few days ago due to engine malfunction, and they plan to launch 20 of their V3 Starlink prototypes with that mission. So these V3s are much bigger than the prior Starlink, V1, V2, at 300 and 600 kilograms respectively. V3 is like 2,000 kilograms, 4,400 pounds. So this is going to be a total payload of about 4,000 kilograms or 80,000 pounds. And the plan is to have them, come out of Starship, unfurl their solar panels, do some basic check-ins, and within 30 minutes disintegrate down into the atmosphere. So SpaceX is basically launching nearly 100,000 pounds of space junk on Thursday into orbit, and then just basically letting it blow up in the Earth and ablate into our atmosphere. And there's already 10,500 plus Starlink in orbit. They're by far the largest constellation, a mega constellation. The other companies, or even some governments that are trying to do this, are nowhere close to where SpaceX is. There's already been 1,000 Starlinks that have ablated into Earth's atmosphere, but these have been the V1 and the V2. The V3 are so much bigger. So that risk that we've talked about, and that problem of all this metal and plastic and everything ablating into the atmosphere is causing metallic oxide into these delicate geophysical layers, like the mesosphere and higher up and more. That's going to rapidly, exponentially increase. And we don't know the effects of that because we're already now, just in a few years, far outpacing the rate of normal meteor ablation into that zone. Because you have, of course, rocks and asteroids and everything else that's coming into the Earth naturally, ablating. There's always going to be some level of metallic oxide, dust, and more in these atmospheric layers. But now, because they're taking all this material from mass, mining it out of the crust and simply putting it up into space, where it then falls down, we're far exceeding that natural rate and changing these geologic layers far beyond normal. They have very low mass concentrations, and now we're changing it because there's a ton of mass, here on the surface of the Earth, and we're putting it up there with energy. And fundamentally, every single satellite that gets put up there is going to have to come down at some point. If you imagine a Carrington event, a big solar storm impact, perhaps even bigger, you'll be looking at thousands of these satellites coming down in mass all at once. And so this is really serious. Also, the bigger something gets, the more likely that some of it will actually survive that ablation and impact. So thankfully, 30% of the Earth is ocean, but we know that the other 30% isn't. And so could that stuff rain down on us in just 5, 10, 15 years, and there's going to be no, nothing that they can do about it. Sorry, that destroyed your house. I don't know. This is not good. And there's even a startup that wants to put these mirrors in space, like 50,000 mirrors, for this ridiculous reason. So this is a very real thing, and most people are aware of it. Just wanted to bring your attention to that. Just to finish up, here we have our global seismic activity level. We see that we are still in this period of heightened global seismicity, though it's a little bit drawn out. It's not a classic global seismic burst. It's super focused over 7 to 10 days, something like that. But we see 7.8 there, Philippines, 7.5, 7.2 Venezuela, 7.2 Japan. Also here are 7.3 Mexico, lots of 9 and 2 6s in between, but also some days of moderate and low activity. Right now we're at moderate activity right now, but we see a very clear difference as compared to the 45 days before. So we are definitely in a sleeper period here. end of April, May, going into June, and then things are ramped up. I expect it to continue as the solar activity continues to increase. Now with this new sunspot and the so-called birthday in, the new flares, the coral hole, and all these other factors. But as this plasma event unfolds, and we get them, but as it unfolds, we're probably going to be seeing more high 986 and 987 earthquake activity, and perhaps even a mega quake. We typically get one a year. Was July 2025, and so it's been about a year. No guarantee that we're due for one tomorrow, but it's very well possible at any moment. So I will keep you up to date on all this and more. One other thing to point out is that we have a sale going on right now on the website, earthevolution.com/store. It's 10% off using the word, the code PLANET, PLANET, all one word. Use that checkout for 10% off. I don't offer discounts at this level that often, but this historic planetary geometry is quite special. Wanted to offer a good discount and sale as a result. That is all organic herbal tea blends, herbicides, and more available to everyone in the United States. We ship it out pretty quickly, and we mix all these products ourselves. Some of them are sourced by other people, like my friend Alogi in Hawaii has this amazing natural bug spray, muscle balm, and more. So you can check that out. But I will keep you up to date on everything here on the channel. I've been here for Paul Burns. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash that thumbs up button to help the channel grow. Subscribe to stay up to date on everything happening with your energetically earthquake, volcanoes, solar activity, space weather, planetary alignment, systemic cosmic forces, consciousness, and more. In fact, we have big eruptions from Shigaluk volcano today, reaching up into the stratosphere. So also pretty big activity volcanically as well. Mayan volcano, the big explosion just a few days after that 7.3 in Mexico rattled it. So yeah, I keep you up to date on all that. Thank you all so much. Much love. God bless. I'll see you all in the next video.
One bite, endless possibilities. You rock those 5 eyes. Walk, wonder, and change. Get yours now.
Eat something like this is going to Togo.
What's Togo?
This is the guy for contact. Indeed can help you get it right the first time. Once you're done with Indeed, get matched with quality candidates. Visit Indeed.com/ironet.
Electron. It actually generates a bioelectric signal. The signal.
Yeah. There.
Hey guys, let me know when you can give me.
Let's do this, you guys. I bet you guys thought I was going to be late. And surprise, surprise, I wasn't. So I want to talk to you guys about this. All right, we are here with Palm Beach Peak, round 2 of this conversation we tried yesterday, and the state of Florida was like, we're zapping this stream because he's trying to run for mayor of Palm Beach. I'm not going to let him get the exposure. Gets you on fire. Too powerful of a platform. So we're trying again without a tech issue this time. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on your podcast. Really appreciate it. I like
My
the
pleasure. So I don't really know how people anticipate this conversation going. It's like everybody who heard I was doing this would send me their ideas, and they're like, hit him with the, how come he didn't ask Epstein a question? Like, they were in the same place. How come they didn't talk at the party? Like, I mean, that's what you want to ask him? And they were like, ask him about the DNA. I'm like, I mean, all right, but I feel like there's
Answer all the questions.
yeah, I just feel like there's probably a more interesting conversation after anyway. But yeah, so like
There is, for sure.
are you gonna for real run for mayor in Palm Beach? Because I definitely
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
I got my team. We're doing more exploratory work. I had that little issue from Department of Elections with the DNA. I don't know why they got involved. I have my team involved looking into that. We might have another lab take the results
Yeah.
We're moving, but I have so much time. You don't have to declare till 27. So I got it out there on the internet to really garnish interest. And in my wildest imagination, every time I see someone, even the young kids, they love me because they're generous. We'll vote for you if you live in Florida, they say. So it's, you know.
I would literally, because it's like there's not a living meme funnier than that has ever happened ever. I don't think anyway. What's the demographic? It's like Palm Beach.
Hold on. Jesse Ventura, come on.
No, if you get elected as mayor in Palm Beach because you look like Jeffrey Epstein, that is the funniest thing that's ever happened ever. Like,
I'm running.
yeah. So, what's the demographic in Palm Beach? Like, I actually don't. I mean, I was born in St. Petersburg, but I don't know like what the how far away is St. Petersburg?
For the mayor, it's the island of Palm Beach. It's not West Palm. So those are two completely different demographics. The demographic is over 50 affluent.
Mhm.
Caucasian.
Is Mar-a-Lago technically in Palm Beach?
On the island of Palm Beach. It's a barrier island, and there are two bridges that you go over the intercoastal, and that starts the beginning, south side, south end, and then there's the north end of Palm Beach, and then it ends, and that's it. And then it goes from the intercoastal to the ocean.
And so it's like, yeah, so you go over the bridge, wealthy people over the bridge, different demographic.
Open demographic, but West Palm Beach, I'm not sure if you're familiar with what's going on in West Palm Beach.
Mhm.
All right, so Steve Ross, who owns Miami Dolphins and one of the biggest, most prolific real estate developers in the country, started from Detroit, built Hudson Yards, and he started a related company. He now has a related, I think it's called Related West Palm, and he's making West Palm the go-to destination for financial service firms, PE firms, AI firms, all the young talent, all the young workforce loves to live there because there's so much to do there now. West Palm is cool and hip.
Do you know that guy? What's his name? I'm embarrassed actually. Yeah.
I took an advanced course at the Shack Institute, which is part of NYU, and it was taught by Larry Silverstein, who owns the World Trade Center.
Yeah, I know Silverstein. I know who he is.
So every week we would have a different real estate developer come in. Larry couldn't come